Buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, so I posted a video the other day and it was a Mercari video, and I had posted some items that were, I guess, items with margins that were not as big. They were small bolos, or I would call them bread and butter bolos, items to be on the lookout for that you can pick up cheap and sell for a profit, usually pretty quickly. Um, and I asked for feedback on that video. And I had a bunch of people that were like, we really like the small bolos. We want to see the small bolos because we feel like those are things that we can find more often than like the big bolos that I normally share. And I want you guys to know also that I'm not just selling all these fantastic bolos. Like, I've got retail arbitrage stuff that's been sitting in my store that sells. I don't show you guys that because it's boring. And then I have a bunch of smalls. Like, I don't just sell high dollar items. So I've decided to start a bread and butter series for those of you that are interested in seeing items that are more of a bread and butter approach, I guess. I will have a thumbnail that says bread and butter. So some of you are not going to be. I froze. Ah, did you guys see that? I froze. I understand that, and that is completely fine. You guys do not have to watch the video of the bread and butter stuff because it may confuse you, and you might think, oh, I saw that in one of Bolo Buddy's videos, and you might think it's like going to have big margins. Okay, so I can see where it could get confusing. But for those of you that are interested in the bread and butter, the bread and butter bolo videos, or items, I'm going to do these videos for you guys. So they will be clearly marked. I will start that you guys can easily find them. And I'm just going to share those with you. I mean, if I'm sharing the big ones, I might as well show you the small stuff that I sell also for a profit. That way, you know, it's all learning, and it's all, some people like the things that sell quickly because they're lower priced. You know, they are looking for items that they can list and move fast. Some of my bigger items, like with bigger margins, they sit for a while. So I'm going to try this, and I hope you guys like it. I definitely want your feedback in the comments. And again, you don't have to watch the videos if you're not interested. I completely understand. You can stick with the big bolos. I'm going to do another one of those videos tonight also. But we're going to dig in and we're going to get started here. Again, these are bread and butter bolos. So I picked most of them up cheap, but the margins are not as high, but I'm definitely still making money on them. And it all adds up, guys. It all adds up. So here we go. So the first item is this Christmas candle, and it's like a nativity scene. And I don't know, I kind of thought that this might be a bolo just because it's so unique, and maybe I should have just priced it high and waited. But somebody offered me 15 bucks, and I was like, you know what? I paid $1 for it. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to move on. But I think it's really, really cool. So that is what it looks like. And I'm trying to think. Let me see if it shows. I did list this back in June. So this was not a fast mover by any means. But if you think about it, nobody's really thinking about Christmas in June. So as soon as it hit like peak Christmas time, like people were starting to shop for Christmas, it sold. So I list Christmas, Easter, Halloween. I list all of those items all year round because you just never know when somebody's going to buy something. The next item, the Ultimate Christmas Collection DVD. It's Veggie Tales. This is sealed. I picked this up at a garage sale for 50 cents. It sold for $16.02 plus shipping. It is a double disc. I do very well with Veggie Tales. They are I believe it's a Christian-based DVDs, and these little veggies talk. So super cute series. They do sell, and I sell quite a few of them. So whenever I see Veggie Tales, I definitely pick them up. I even sell them pre-owned, but if you can get them sealed, you're going to make more money on sealed items for sure. The next item is this Hearthstone coffee mug, and I do really well with Hearthstone. I would call Hearthstone one of my bread and butter items. I pick these up whenever I see them. I usually pay $1 or less for them. The ones that have like Halloween or Christmas themes, they go for more. But this one sold for $15, which isn't bad. I paid $1 for it. And I mean, they don't fly out of my store, but they always sell. So, bread and butter item. The next item, if you saw I was on Primetime Treasure Hunters YouTube channel in a thrift battle against Donatella Bodolino. And one of my items was, oh my gosh, like tons and tons of vintage barrettes and hair accessories that I picked up at a garage sale. I paid $5 for all of them, and I have actually sold quite a few. Now, I did take a best offer of $10 for these, and the buyer paid shipping. I did reduce the shipping. They said they'd give me 10, but I had to split the shipping with them, which was fine. It was lightweight, no big deal. But their thing was, well, I don't need that many of the same color. And I'm like, well, I understand that, but I'm not going to separate it. So 10 is my price. And they're vintage and they're cool. There's 35 of them. I mean, they can take what they want and resell the others. So they'll probably make their money back. So my Bretts and hair things from the thrift battle are doing very well. And if you did not see the thrift battle, definitely go check that out on Primetime Treasure Hunters channel. Next item is this replacement head for a Remington razor. Again, fantastic bread and butter item. I picked this up, I think it was 25 cents. If it wasn't 25 cents, it was 50, but I'm pretty certain it was 25 cents. And I got 2 of them that day, and they both sold super fast, sold for full asking price of $24.92 plus shipping. So people look for these and they look for them online. So definitely grab anything sealed, razor related, even if it's like, I mean, if it's vintage or new old stock, that's even better. Okay, so this is just a Michael Jackson. It's a superstar doll stand. It holds like the Michael Jackson. It's from the 80s. You can see it says Michael Jackson. This came with a bunch of Barbies I got, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw it up $1 plus shipping. So the next item are these Sony, they're blank VHS tapes. And for a 15, I bought a huge box of blank VHS, and I think I paid $3 for all of them. These were still sealed, so I decided to sell them separately. I could have probably held out for 20 bucks, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the $15. I'm going to get my money back. The buyer paid the shipping. I did ship it priority mail. From what I understand, if the VHS is blank, you cannot ship media mail. So these had to ship priority mail, and they were kind of heavy. So that was kind of a bummer. The next item are more of the vintage hair things. Now, these are called twin bead, and these are very, very popular, I guess. People want these. They sell for a good amount. These sold for $16 plus shipping. I mean, it's 9 hair things. So I think $16 plus shipping is fantastic. I don't know what you guys think, but to me, I think that's pretty good. The next item. Okay, so I have a funny story. It's not really funny. I was really like kicking myself when I got home. I went to a garage sale and I had bought a whole bunch of stuff from this garage sale. And there was all of this brown McCoy and Hall. And I knew that McCoy can be a bolo. So I'm like, oh, should I get it? Should I get it? And I went back and I bought everything that was on the table. And I paid, I think I paid up. For me, I paid up like $65 for all of this brown, Hall and McCoy. And I got home and I was looking at comps and I'm like, oh man, not a good buy. Like if I would have got it for like 20 bucks, maybe a good buy. But number one, I hate shipping glass. I hate it, or stone, or whatever this is made of, but anything breakable, I hate shipping it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get this listed this weekend, and I'm going to just live and learn. I'm not going to do this again. Well, I sold a piece, I think for $17 pretty quick. And then this piece just sold. It's a plate, and you can see it's not in great shape, but this is called brown drip. So people do still collect this. I got $9 plus shipping for this plate, which isn't bad, but it's definitely not a big bolo. It's bread and butter. So if you see this brown drip stuff, it will sell. It's probably going to be a long tail item. You're probably not going to make loads of money. If you could get it super cheap, yeah, maybe, but don't do what I did and spend $65 on it. And it was a ton of stuff. I mean, it was a whole table full. It wasn't like I got a few pieces. So it probably wasn't that bad of a deal, but I'm like $65. So anyway, yeah, brown drip hull, Hull. So I don't know if I would recommend buying it. I'm going to say probably not, but this is a bread and butter item. So you can put bread and butter on this plate. No, I'm kidding. Aha. Sorry, bad joke. I'm not a very good jokester. All right. Next item is this 1973 Santa Claus. Anything Christmas typically will sell. I took a best offer of 15 on this. And the reason I priced this so low is because of this. I don't know if that's like glue or what. I don't know if it can be cleaned up, but I was like, it's not in fantastic condition. I'm going to take the $15. I'm going to move on. I picked it up at a garage sale with a bunch of stuff. So I probably had 50 cents, maybe $1 in it, not much at all. It still had the original box, which is kind of cool. And it does play music. So the next item, one thing that I try to pick up if I can get it cheap is scrapbooking items. These are sticker sheets, and Disney, Dr. Seuss, the zoo animals, very, very cute. Bread and butter item. I sold this for $10 plus shipping. I probably had maybe a quarter in all of them, if that. I bought it with a ton of scrapbooking stuff. I pulled these 3 out because they were, I think, more desirable. So $10. Took me a few minutes to list. No big deal. The next item, Thomas the Train Wooden Railway. If you can find the wooden railway stuff, it usually goes pretty quick and for decent money. This one, I ended up taking a best offer of $14. I had it listed for a couple days. It sold really, really fast. And it's just this one little piece, and the buyer paid shipping. But it is a quick seller. If it's it right. Again, the next item is this Martha Stewart scrapbook kit book. Okay, so these books, how they work is they have the pages, and then they have the page protectors, 20 decorative background pages, photo mats, assorted embellishments, and decorative photo corners. So they come with things to decorate the pages. And I do well with these. I took a best offer on this one for $29. I probably paid between $3 and $5 for it at a garage sale. This one's from 2008. It is discontinued. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I have sold several of these, and they're, not a super fast seller. You have to wait on the right buyer, but they usually flip for pretty decent money. Okay, so this one was fun. These are Shopkins, and I bought, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many Shopkins I bought. I have them listed in my eBay store, like all of the little Shopkins. I'm doing like a grab bag of 50, and I can't remember what I have it priced at, but I want to say I have like 13 lots of 50. So 13 grab bags of 50. They were super cute, and they're like little eggs, and they go in a fridge of one of the little play sets. I took a bet, or no, I'm sorry. This sold full asking price of $13.50 plus shipping. So it's just a quick bread and butter item. It sold super fast. And I mean, people lose the little eggs and they want them. So, I mean, I think $13.50 plus shipping is not bad. The next item, anything Anna Lee I pick up, some of them than others. I sold this one for $17.82 plus shipping. Anna Lee has a very distinct look to it. They're like felt and they have these cute faces. So if you see Anna Lee and you can pick it up cheap, definitely do that. I picked this one up for $1 and you know, it took a little while to sell, but it's a Christmas item. And as soon as it became Christmas, like shopping season for decorations, it sold. The next item are more Bretts. I took a best offer of $15 on these. So you guys, if you see vintage Bretts, they are worth picking up because people will buy them. Now, is $15 a huge amount of money? No, but this took me a minute to list and it sold pretty fast. The next item, okay, so this came in a lot of stuff I got and I was like, should I even like list this? Should I just throw it away? Should I donate it? Like, what do I do with this? And I looked it up and I'm like, oh my gosh, these things like have pretty good comps. I sold this for $9.34. It's like a sticker pack. I've never heard of Street Sharks, but apparently it's a thing. But it comes with 6 stickers. And the packaging's even ripped at the bottom, right there. So $9.34 plus shipping. So again, a nice little bread and butter item. All right, Pez. Pez with no feet. Some Pez with no feet are a huge bolo. I was at a garage sale and I saw this in a plastic bag. I want to say there were 3 or 4 items in the bag. I think I paid $1 for the bag. So I probably got like a quarter in this, maybe 50 cents. I can't remember if it was $1 or $2 for the bag. Either way, I don't have much money in this. And I was like, it's no feet. I'm just going to see what happens. I took a best offer of $19.50. Is it a huge bolo? No, but no Pez feet, no feet Pez are a nice little bread and butter item. If they are not the big money ones, you're still probably more than likely going to find a collector that's looking for that piece. So, and the buyer paid shipping. Toys. Toys. I have been looking for toys at garage sales. I buy them in lots. With that set of Shopkins that I told you about, I bought like all of the Shopkins. I bought every toy that was on this tarp and I just gave them one amount for all of it. And there were some high-end vintage toys that I sold for a lot of money that were in the same lot. But I was like, I saw this, and the cool thing was this was in a bag and it was marked. So I was able to figure out what it was, and they were already together. So it took me a few seconds to lay them out and take a picture. And I sold it for $8.50 plus shipping, and it sold within like a day or two, super fast. So to me, like, that's worth it. It's quick, it's easy, and it sold fast. So, not tons of money, but where else can you go and work for 2 minutes and make, I mean, by the time fees were taken out and everything, I probably still, because my shipping was a little bit high, so that really covered my fees. So I probably made $8 on that. Where can you go and make $8 in 2 minutes? I mean, seriously. Is it a huge bolo? No. But $8 in 2 minutes? Yeah, I'll take it. Item is, again, I picked this one up in a huge lot of Barbies. I lotted the Barbies, and you know what? I was like, I'm just going to list this separately and just see what happens. I sat it on my floor. I took a quick picture, and I sold this for $13.50 plus shipping. Again, I really wasn't expecting it to go that high. I had best offer on it. It has a stain on the shirt. $13.50 for this little vintage Mattel toddler baby, whatever it is. I mean, her hair's still in pretty good condition. I will say that. So the next item. Okay, so this is a scrapbook paper. This is Disney, so that definitely helps. But again, scrapbooking items. This is princess paper. This sold for $31.50 plus shipping. I think I paid a couple bucks for it at a garage sale. Willow tree. I know that most people stay away from these figurines and they don't want to mess with them. And I was one of those people, but I've been trying the willow tree and it sells pretty quick. Like, I'm pretty amazed at how quick willow tree sells. And I sell it well on Mercari, but I've also been selling it well on eBay. So it has like a cane or something, a staff, a cane. So, I don't know. It's missing a piece. All right. And I still sold this for $20 plus shipping. And it is part of a nativity scene. So anything nativity seems to do really well during the Christmas season. But yeah, I was even missing that. So pretty cool. I was happy with that. And I had the camel, and it's in one of my other Bolo videos, but it sold for quite a bit also. I sold them separately. And I'm going to do one more here, and then I'm going to stop. And I'm going to start a new video so that the videos are not too long. Leapfrog. Now, this one shocked me. And I always say that. I'm like, I am shocked by how much this went. And I'm like, but you priced it. So when I looked up comps, I must have priced it at this price. I don't know. I got $45. They didn't even make me an offer. $45 with free shipping. It's 6 books. So if you're not familiar with tag books, they come with a pin, and you take the pen over the words and it reads it out loud. So it's to help kids learn. And I even think that I have a tag book listed with the pen and more books. So I'm not sure why they picked this one. And these are pre-owned. I picked these up at a garage sale. I think they were 10 cents each. And again, if I priced it at $45, I must have looked up comps, and I mean, I priced that way for a reason. And I don't even think I had it listed that. Well, I did have it August. So let's see, August, September, October, November. So, I mean, a couple months, because I don't know what the date was that it actually sold, but I mean, to me, if I can sell something that quick for that kind of money, I'm happy with it. So I had 60 cents in this, sold it for $45, and then I paid the shipping, which was media mail. So it didn't cost me much at all to ship it. So I am going to end this video here, and I am going to start another one. You can see I've got quite a few tabs up here. I'm going to try to do 3 separate videos. And again, these are going to be a part of my bread and butter series, and I will create a playlist so you guys can find those. Again, this is for the people that want the items that sell for lower margins, but still good margins, things that they can flip quicker. So if you're not in my Bolo Buddies Facebook group, definitely check that out. If you made it to the end of the video, comment, I made it to the end of the video. And if you can just comment hello or anything, that helps bump me in the search results. I'm trying to grow the channel, so please share if you know someone that might be interested in checking out my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great night.